Welcome to this week's edition of the Women's Soccer Report, here with head coach Eric Teepe. Coach, despite last weekend's setback, your team did clinch a playoff spot in an upcoming NEC tournament due to tiebreaker advantages. How does it feel just knowing that your team is in the playoffs?
Well, I mean, it's always one of our goals. You can talk about, wanting to win the league or win the title. You have to be in the tournament first. So our mindset is always, you can't take it for granted. We're extremely happy that we're there now 6 years in a row. So that's exciting for us. But at the same time, you still have to battle to be there. And the battle's not done yet because now it's still about positioning. So, I think as a team, we still would like to finish in second place. Whether that's going to happen or not, obviously some other results have to also occur for that to happen. But for us, it's about playing a good game this week and moving into the tournament on a good note.
Yeah, you mentioned in the team you're playing, they don't have anything to play for. Sacred Heart, they've been eliminated, but you do have an option of finishing in second if you win that game, and you're most likely going to be at the mercy of other teams if you end up losing or tying. Does that factor into how important this upcoming game is this weekend?
I mean, I think it's just important for us to play well. I really felt that we've had a good stretch of 5 games of playing really well, and I don't think we played at our best this weekend. There could be a couple of reasons for it, but we have to address it and make sure that we're better. So for me, it's, we just want to play well. I mean, I know Sacred Heart's going to be a tough game. I mean, sometimes when a team doesn't have anything to play for and they have as many seniors as they do, that can make it a tough and competitive game, that they want to go out on a high note. So with 8 seniors on their team, you know that they're going to come ready to play. So I think for us, it's a good game to get us going into the tournament, which is what we want to do. And as I said, if we can play at our best, that bodes well for us.
Yeah, you mentioned the seniors. The other important part of Sunday's game is it's also senior day for your 2 senior players. Just talk about being able to honor the 2 seniors on your team and all they've been able to accomplish on the field here for FDU.
Well, it's always a special day when, senior day comes around. You always have, players that have given everything to the program, and they're part of the FDU family. And, we talk about our legacy a lot, that we want players to perform well, but then the expectations are that they're performing also for the players that helped them get to this point before them. So for us, it just means that 2 special people are going to be finishing up their senior day, and hopefully we can find a win for them and go forward from there.
Now, the 2 seniors, Elma Kolenovic and Julia Shea, they're 2 different positions. They have different playing styles. But if you had to talk about a trait that kind of defines them for each one of the players, what would it be?
Well, I mean, with Shea, she's just a relentless type player. You're not going to find too many people that outwork her on the field. She will give you everything she has. When you think that she has nothing left, she finds a way to get another run in, or another recovery run back. And she's not afraid to get stuck in and does very well 1v1. With Elma, she's just a special talent that has always been a dangerous player in the attack. Unfortunately for her, she's had to deal with more injuries over the course of her time here, but she always finds her way back and always finds an impact. So, they're relentless in 2 different types of ways. And, as I said, we're proud that they're part of our family and that they came and played for us here. We wouldn't be where we are without them.
Thank you for your time this week, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Now we're going to hear from each of the 2 night seniors on their thoughts on the upcoming senior day. Joining us now is one of 2 night seniors that will be honored on senior day, and Elma Kolenovic. Elma, talk about how you think your season has gone thus far.
Our season so far started off slow, but we picked it up. We had 4 consecutive wins, and then we had a tough overtime loss. But we're ready to get this next win and move into the playoffs.
Back when you were looking at schools and you decided to attend FDU, what attracted you to want to come here to play at soccer?
When I came on my unofficial visit here, I really liked the small campus and how close fit the team was, and I was excited to be a part of that.
How excited are you that it's going to be senior day? You're going to be honored before the game and getting that whole ceremony going.
I'm really excited. Obviously, there's a little sadness to it because it's your last home game, but I'm really excited. I'm really excited for it.
What's been your favorite memory of all your soccer memories so far here at Fairleigh Dickinson?
I think my favorite memory so far would be my freshman year when we won the whole thing and were undefeated in the league. And then also just it was an incredible experience going into the NCAA tournament and playing Rutgers.
Now I'm going to put you on the spot here a little bit. Is there a favorite expression of yours that Coach Teepe has that you want to share?
I guess for this season, we've come to the decision that our slogan for our team is "Prove It," and before every single game, he includes it, and he always reminds it. He says, prove it again." So that's kind of stuck with us this season.
Now, do you have any plans for after you graduate so far, or are you still trying to decide what you're going to be doing?
Well, I still kind of want to play soccer, so I'm going to hope that works out, and we'll see from there.
Lastly, just talking about the game on Sunday, and then looking forward to the rest of the season in the conference tournament, just what will it take for you guys to be able to win those games and keep advancing and keep playing this season?
We just need to stick to our game. As long as we stick to our game and how we play and our strengths and make that happen, I think we have a great shot of winning this.
Thank you for your time today, Elma.
Thank you.
Joining us now is the second night senior that will be honored on Senior Day, Julia Shea. Julia, first off, just talk about how you think the season has gone so far for your team.
I definitely think we've hit a few bumps in the road, but this team is full of so much talent, and it's been so much fun going through every single fight. And we're definitely not the luckiest team, but we're very gritty, and I mean, it's not over yet, so there's plenty more to come, and I'm excited to see the rest of that too.
Now, you guys have already clinched a spot in the playoffs, but you do have a Sacred Heart team that's coming up. That's your opponent on Sunday. What's it going to take to beat them and then advance in the conference tournament in each of those games?
I think the most important part is effort, because Sacred Heart is always a very brutal battle, and they really just don't have anything to lose. So I think we need to show them that we have everything to fight for to get us some momentum to go hard into the tournament.
How excited are you that it's going to be Senior Day and you're going to be honored before the game?
I'm really excited because just being surrounded by my team, and just I'm smiling thinking of all of the good times and memories that I've had with the whole program. That includes my teammates and friends, the coaches, and even the athletic training staff. And it's nice. It's going to be a good moment. I can't really even put it into words.
Now, you came to FDU 3 years ago. You transferred from UMass. Just when you were going through that process, what attracted you to want to come play at Fairleigh Dickinson?
Well, my first initial thought of Fairleigh Dickinson was actually Jason. Throughout my childhood, I was always playing against his youth teams also, which is also interesting because I used to play against Elma when I was younger too. So I knew that she went here, and that instantly attracted me too, because I always knew she was a great player, and I always looked up to her as a rival and as someone that I got to play with. And then when I came here on my visit, the girls were all very welcoming, and it just seemed like a very good fit for me. And the coaches have proved that they just made me happy here, I guess.
Now, you've had some good memories here at FDU. You've made the tournament in each of the years that you've been here. Just what's been a favorite memory for you soccer-wise that stood out?
So I'm a very defensive player, but I was able to get a couple assists, and what makes them so special is the fact that both of them were assists to Elma's goals. And like I said, she's someone that I've looked up to as a teammate and a friend, so it was really good to be able to help her improve with her stats and really put in something that brings the team forward.
Now, I'm going to put you on the spot here a little bit, but if you want to share with us an expression of Coach Teepe's that you'd say is a favorite of yours, what would it be?
I guess it would have to be just hit it like you mean it. That's the first thing that comes to mind, because it doesn't just go for shooting or anything. It just always just means like go 110% all the time. And I think that's the most important thing, because like I said before, it's always just the effort that can push us further to our best.
After you graduate, what are your future plans that you have?
Well, I want to go into law school, so looking forward to that, but I'm also planning on getting my MBA in finance first, hopefully at FDU. But yeah, I can't see that far into the future, but I have a lot of school to go.
All right, Julia, thank you for your time today.
Thank you for having me.
That'll do it for this week's edition of the Women's Soccer Report. Be sure to come out on Sunday for the team's senior day. For more on the women's soccer team and the other FDU athletic teams, check out FDUnites.com.